fitting it all into a day. Well, home education is a busy life. There's no doubt about it. It's a focus, lots to do, lots to accomplish, children to teach. But if you think about your weekends, isn't that what it's about? Isn't a weekend full of household activities, seeing to the family, seeing to the children? But now you think, but now how do I add learning to that? How am I going to fit all, teaching all their different subjects and seeing to all the different ages? We have done a separate video clip on the teaching different ages and another one of taking a walk in the park to help you keep relaxed about it all, and also keeping a God focus everything. So when it comes to fitting it all into a day, if you can think of this differently and think that you fit things into the day on the weekend, now you just carry on fitting things into the day and the week. Instead of running back and forth to school to take your children there and pick them up again. In fact, the time that some moms spend just doing that is the time they're sitting at home doing seated formal work, and the rest of the day is like their weekend where you're learning and discovering and doing things together. Before, the time was taken up with to and fro from various activities or school and seeing to homework and getting lists done that need to be accomplished that were requirements of the school system. Now, those are all cancelled. They're not there as part of your day anymore, and now your day is focusing on your children. So I come back again to a weekend picture. But now you've got 7 days with your children, not just the weekend and taking them to school in the week. So you're going to sit and do a maths lesson with one of them on Monday morning while the other one gets the tea ready. And then when that one's brought the tea, then you're going to do maths with that one, while the other one carries on with the maths you've left them to do on their own. So there's a lot of opportunity of learning happening here just naturally, which a lot of the time moms are too caught up with their concerns and worries. They're not actually seeing independent learning being trained, character being formed, opportunity and household management and caring. And instead of getting up and rushing off to school, now they're having to take care of their bedroom. So you're not doing the housekeeping. You've got your children helping you with the housekeeping. You're not having to do everything, hang the washing, make the bread, make the meal. You get your children involved. I mean, my experience as a child growing up is that we all had our functions in the home that we had to do to help function as a family and do all the different household things together. And that was tremendously good equipping for me to be able to run my own household and run my own family. So if you're stressing or panicking about how you're going to fit it all together, here's another picture for you. What about when you're on holiday as a family? How do you fit your days in together? Now, I have actually heard some moms saying, oh, the holidays were so stressful because the children, I couldn't wait for them to go back to school because they were getting out of hand. Well, that's because there wasn't a plan and perhaps a specific order in your day. But as a home educator, you learn to get the order in the day. You learn to get household functions done. You learn to get through the lessons as you need to, and to take time out and to have fun and to learn together. So it's something that develops and grows, just like you've got a certain weekend plan. Same as when you're on holiday. If you've gone camping, everybody's got their different little function that they have to do. So it's almost like a continuation of that. And don't panic about fitting in the formal learning, because it just becomes part of your everyday living. Instead of driving your car to take your children to school, you're sitting doing a maths lesson. That's how it is. So you can fit it all together, but here's another caution. The reason why home educating moms are feeling stressed, they've been doing this for a while, and they're going, I can't fit it all in. And then I ask them, what is it? What is the it that you're saying you can't fit in? And then you hear that they've got extramurals every day of the week, and they've got 3 children, and this one goes twice to this place, and the other one goes, and you realize that actually they're running around all afternoon, all morning, that they're trying to get their household and learning with their children done, and then they're running around all afternoon, and then they're stressing that they can't fit it all in. Well, my suggestion is drop some of the things, the its. Drop some of the its out of the plan. In fact, I'm now thinking of a little story of a mom that I said to her, why don't you just not do extramurals for 1 term and see how it goes? And you know what happened? They didn't go back to extramurals the following term. Then the following term after that, each child only chose 1, instead of having 2 or 3 each extramurals that they were doing before. And their life changed, and they could fit it all in, and it wasn't so stressed, and there wasn't so much going on that they were feeling some things were suffering. So why don't you look at some of the its that don't need to be there and then you will maybe get more comfortable and relaxed about it all, because at the end of the day, ask yourself this question: what's important to God? What is He looking at my day? And what is in it that doesn't need to be of no consequence to Him, whether it's there or not? In fact, it would be better if it wasn't there. And then get those things out, and then ask yourself the question again: can I fit it all together? So I hope that's been helpful to you in some way, that fitting it all together is really, really possible. It's not something to be afraid of if you're starting out. And if you're really bogged down with trying to fit it all together and there's too much, then maybe consider some of the things I've mentioned here today.